Hey guys, it's Love Pink Lucy. I am going to do the first lesson in the Illustrated Faith Revival Camp. This is for the month of August. And it is the Prepare session, I guess you would say. There's 4 sessions, and this was the first one. It's Prepare. And so it's the first one in the kit number 2, which is August. We've already done July. This is August. And this kit is super cute. So you saw my unboxing. I was quite enamored by this little squirrel, and I said I would probably have to draw her. Well, I did. I just freehanded her, so she's not going to be as perfect as this little chickadee, but she's my version of her, and I really wanted her illustrated in my Bible, so that's what I'm going to work on today. I also, as a little squirrel, I gathered some other things. This is the washi that came in this kit. This is the washi that came in the July Revival Camp kit. And then this washi is also Illustrated Faith. And it was from a kit that came out last fall. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's perfectly coordinated with all of this, as well as the stamps that came from that kit. And I've never even used them. So I'm going to use that little acorn right there. I just think it's so cute. I figured all that would be is perfect because she's holding a little acorn in her hand. And so I'm going to use those as well. And I also brought out the stamps from last month, from the July kit, just in case. I'm not sure I'm going to use any of those. And then, of course, there's this month's. And I know for sure I'll be using this stamp and the Prepare stamp, and then I'm going to use this little lantern. So I also grabbed some letters. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or if I'm just going to write with my own handwriting. So I'm not going to read you this lesson because I think it's something that's got so much content. Like, there's so much content, and there are tons. Like, look at all these scriptures. There are tons of scriptures to just delve into, to really process and to think about. And so the one that I chose to work on is Ephesians 6:10 through 17. So you can see I've really marked off a lot of where that scripture is. And it's, you know, talking about the whole armor of God, where it describes each piece of the armor. I'm not even going to read it to you because you can look it up, and because I've got it covered up. I don't have my other Bible in here with me. So anyway, and by the way, if you hear Dottie barking or whatever, she's like right under the table right here. She's in her dot spot. We're home by ourselves. My husband's at church tonight. I skipped church. It's worship practice night, and I'm not feeling so great, so I decided to stay home and do this. I'm still getting in my Jesus time, right? So anyway, if you hear her or anybody else barking, it's because they're not locked outside of the bedroom. I mean, outside of my art room. So what I'm going to do, I've already sketched my little squirrel girl out. And I'm going to go on with, I'm going to use Micron archival ink. I'm just going to go on and just line her with a pen. Go on and get, because then I'm going to color her. You know what I forgot to, oh, I know what I'm going to do. Never mind. I had her drawn and was ready to film, and then I realized that my husband wasn't ready to leave for church yet, and I was like, well, I better wait for him to go before I start working on this, finish this. So I've had her drawn for a couple of hours. So I ate supper and waited. I was ready to get in here and work on her because she's so cute, this little squirrel girl. And so I just mimicked her As you can see, I'm going to try to do her ear. Her little sweet ear. Y'all, I live on the side of a mountain and there are so many squirrels. And there's one that lives like in the tree right beside our front porch. So we watch squirrels all the time. And I was thinking about this, the lesson of this, talking about being prepared, putting on the armor of God and stuff. And watching these little squirrels out here in my yard, I was thinking about them. What an appropriate little icon she is for this lesson, because for me, I'm someone who loves to observe, and I love to watch the nature around my house. I'm very in tune with it, that I know which creature is which creature and which squirrel lives in which tree. I mean, y'all, it's pretty bad that I'm that to that degree of detail. But I had noticed, you know, I don't know if y'all have ever noticed this, but squirrels, you'll see them digging and they'll be burying their little nut or whatever they're saving. And I did not realize this until a few years ago. My parents I saw a squirrel going in to a hole that a squirrel had chewed into the roof of their house. My parents live next door to me. And I could see them out the window, the squirrels. And this squirrel went into my parents' roof. Well, oh my gosh, I called my parents and let them know what I just saw. My dad was not happy that these squirrels were getting in the roof, and he was glad that I had seen it and told him. And I did some research on squirrels at the time, because I'm just like that. I like to Google everything and figure things out. But a squirrel, when we see them out there in the yard, in the woods, and in the park, whatever, and we see them digging a little hole and burying their little nut or treasure, whatever it is they're burying, did you know that they never forget where they buried it? Is that not amazing? Like, they bury those nuts all over the place, but they never forget the exact location. And what I thought was so funny about that is, after my dad fixed his roof, the squirrel kept trying to get in there. And the reason is because he knew his nuts were hidden in the roof. And he could not get back in there to get his supply. And I thought that was so cool. Let me dry Squirrel Girl off a little bit before I erase. The thing that I thought was so interesting about that is how they're constantly preparing. You can watch the squirrels and know when the seasons are changing by their behavior. They're always constantly aware of the next season, of what's coming. They are always prepared. Like, spring doesn't just spring up on them and they're surprised that it's spring. Winter doesn't just show up and they don't have their little house prepared with all of its leaves stuffed in. Have you ever seen a squirrel do that? They grab like a bunch of leaves in their little hands, and they kind of like put them in their mouth, and then they climb up the tree, and then you can go see them get into their little nest, and you can see them stuffing in the leaves, and they're like making their house secure and firm for what the season is bringing, whether it be storms or the cold or whatever. They're always working. You rarely see a squirrel just doing nothing. Now, I will say, the squirrel that lives in the tree by my house is a lazy squirrel. He lays on his stomach. Well, I think it's a girl. She lays flat on her stomach with her legs laid back behind her. And she lays on the railing of our porch, and she does it all the time. And our dogs, like Dottie, will bark at her, and she could care less. She's just like, la-di-da, I'm laying here. Maybe all her chores are done, and she's already prepared, and she's just got time to lay around. I don't know. But she's so cute. So, anyway, I just thought that the idea of a squirrel being a symbol of being prepared is just absolutely perfect. And I hope you just learned something about squirrels. Maybe you didn't know that about squirrels either. So today, I'm going to use my Neo colors. I think I used these on the last page I did on here. I can't remember. But I'm going to use them today with my water brush. And I want to do her basically the same way that she is there. Before I do that, I am going to take my little lantern here, because I want to string some little lanterns up. I want to do like some little lanterns, kind of like right here. So let me get my ink going. Uh-oh, there's a siren, so Dottie might bark in a second if she hears the neighbor's dogs barking. Okay. There she goes. She's gonna bark now. That's okay. I'm gonna leave it like that because I can just go back and fill in that little piece. Oh my goodness. The dogs are going crazy. Whoa. I'm going to do 4 little lanterns up here. Okay. Got those lanterns done. Whoa, those dogs are like going crazy outside. Nikki and Mia are the neighbor dogs. Okay, I'm not going to say their names again. I'm sorry, Dottie. We don't need to bark about that. Okay, got my little lantern going. And let's see. Let me fix this one little spot right here. No, ma'am, let's don't bark, please. Okay. Because I'm going to do it like a little string. Like she's got her little lights going up here. Okay. I wanted to get them on there. Because I'm going to color them as well. So, let's work on our little squirrel girl. Let's get her ready. Now, if you know me very well, you know I am not a fan of brown. So, it's a big deal that I'm painting with brown. But I guess squirrels can't be pink, can they? In my mind, they can be. But I'll make her brown. Do her little tail. See, her tail has this color brown, and it's got the lighter brown. So I am absolutely enjoying this revival kit. I just finished last night, which was the July kit. If you don't know what I did, why I have that, I did washi tape right here over the scripture. I masked that off so that when I pull this up, there will be no paint where that scripture is. Usually when I paint, when I do like on this page, if you can see, this is the Interleaf Bible. And this page is one of them, that's the blank page. So whenever I do a page that has the scripture on it, I like to highlight it if I can. So if you ever see me with washi on a page, that's what I'm doing. I'm masking it off so that I can highlight it. I may give my little squirrel girl some eyelashes and rosy cheeks, just because, you know, my squirrels wear makeup. She has false eyelashes on or something. Oh, I love drawing little creatures. I'm so glad she was in this kit so that I could recreate her a little bit. I could go back and do another coat and make her a little bit darker, but I'm not going to do that. I like her just like this. I'm trying to remember how, let me see, something looks strange right here. Okay, that's what it was. Her little sash is like right there. Okay. When I erased it, I erased the line. So we're gonna go with a different, we're gonna go kind of like with a flesh color for her back of her tail. I might have to come in and do this a little bit darker because this is gonna show up almost the same color. I might do that. So you see the scripture is going to be in her tail basically. And the majority of her big fluffy tail. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do some more. Let's do some more on her and make her a little bit darker. That's something I like about Neo colors. They're a lot of fun to, you can do a lot of shading with them. You can layer them. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm trying to get this done so that you can see other things I'm going to do with her. I need to do some Instagram lives. Haven't done one in a while. I almost did this one as an Instagram live. If you want me to do Instagram lives, if you're still watching and with me, comment and let me know. I could also do some Facebook lives too, like switch it up, do back and forth, different ones each time. Trick people. I haven't done a Facebook live painting. I've only done Instagram, and I used to Periscope all the time, and I haven't Periscoped in probably a year at least. I find that Instagram live people are more apt to join you. Is okay now. Oh, I need to do her little ear right here. I was thinking that her little ear right here was gonna be pink for some reason, so I need a darker brown to do her cute little nose. Different brown than that one. I have too much water on my water brush. So it's like bubbling up. I will just take this and scribble in her nose. There we go. That's better. And then her acorn down here is this brown. I'm not gonna get another brown too. This brown. Look at me using all these shades of brown. Oh, this is a miracle, y'all. I'm using all these browns. All right, now her little scarf that she's got on is pink. Yay for pink! I need some pink on this page. It's very rare that I do a page that doesn't have pink on it somewhere. So come on, we need pink. Perfect. And her little sash right here and her hat are green. I think I'm going to go with this color green. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. How cute is she? Her little green beret. I was never a Girl Scout or anything like that. My mom was. Oh, look at her. I like how she's turned out. So far, anyways. Oh, I gotta give her some blush. Don't know. We'll use this pink. She needs a little bit of rosy cheek. Needs a rosy cheek. There. If you can see it or not. Dot, please don't bark. The world don't need to know about you over here. There we go. I want to give her some little eyelashes too. Oh, look at her. Okay, now I need to do these. I'm going to put some yellow in them and let them be glowing. There we go. So kind of like let it kind of, instead of just staying in the little bowl, because it's going to glow out a little bit. So, all right, now I'm going to take this one and just kind of loop it. There we go. That's good. Now, next, I'm going to take these little acorns right here, and I want to do them different colors. So I want to do them like this green, the pink. Where's my little, there it is. So what I'm going to do is, how am I going to do that? You want to know. I'm not going to do stamps. I mean, not stamps, ink pad. I'm just going to wet this and go over it with my Neo color. You can see that. And then I'm just going to stamp it like that. See? Perfect. And they don't all have to be beautiful. I'm just going to do it. So what I do, I'm wetting the stamp with my water brush. You can do just a regular wet paintbrush, and then go over that with your Neo color. So I'm going to do one like right here, one right here. So we got some green ones going on. Get a paper towel. Y'all, putting a paper towel like roll on your desk is like one of the best things ever. Let's see, what other colors are in? We're gonna kind of mimic the colors in here. So we've got green, and we're gonna do, we'll do some pale pink ones as well. Oop, come back. Oh, they're so cute. She's storing up different color ones. She's like, not all of my nuts are going to be brown. Not all of my acorns. That one was a little bit too wet to look. Since I have my page is prepped. One wonderful thing about having a prepped page is that I can erase things. Look at that. Love, love, love prepping my pages. So I got to fix that. I'm going to stick this one over and move it over a little bit so I can get over here some. Okay. Here we go. Much better. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go over that one again. Perfect. Okay, so now she needs some hot pink ones as well. Let me dry these a little bit. There was like a bluish one on there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to stick with these 3 colors. You can see that, like, I love this color. I use it the most. When I went to Los Angeles last year, I got to go to a Dick Blick store because we don't have them here in Birmingham, and I stocked up on that color. I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to buy several of these because I like use this one the most. Oh, I love these. They're so cute. Let me do one more of that color. Okay. One more. Let's go right here. There we go. Well, we'll put one right here too. Might as well. Okay, I just want them to be a little faint. They're not like perfect, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay. And what I want to write on here, I think I'm gonna write it. Take this off. I'm gonna move this away. I'm going to take this, you know, I use this as a protector. It's my little Wonder Woman over here. I want it to say, always prepared, because a squirrel is always prepared. So I thought that would be good, because when we got the armor of God on, we are always prepared. So maybe I could say, with God's armor, we are always prepared. Maybe I could say that. With the armor, we are always prepared. I think that would be fun. I'll just write that instead of using, I was going to do the stickers, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to say, let me get my little notes over here. With his armor, I have glitter on this page, so my writing is going to be a little topsy-turvy probably. With his armor, we are always we are always prepared. I mean, I'm going to thicken up the lettering a little bit. My favorite is the Faber-Castell 1.5 nib. It's a bullet nib. My favorite to work with. Okay. We are One reason why I don't really like using like a lot of like bumpy things on my pages is because of this. I like my pages to be flat so that my writing and things like that are not messed up. That's why I don't use a lot of ephemera. You're always prepared. Yeah. Okay. Next, let's go on and take these off. It's a lot of scripture that I blacked out, or masked out, not blacked out. Okay. Okay, next, let me get my little acorn, put it right there. I've been doing on all of my pages, I have been stamping them with the badge for that session and the word. So I'm going to do that. And I love that. Oh my gosh, y'all. I did not even realize this part. I didn't realize that the badge had the little lanterns hanging like that. Well, how funny. So, let's take this on this side. Let's stick this down here like this. So we'll do our little squirrel girl down here. Perfect. With the word prepare. We'll do prepare right here. Perfect. So that's done. Leave these right here. And I want to use my washi tape. So I also, let me just go around the scripture right here. Alright, so I'm going to take this washi, and I like to tear it in the middle and just kind of like swish back and forth. We'll put some right here on her. Next to her. And then it's okay if it covers up some of these. This is the washi that came in this kit. So this was from July's kit. This one is from the August kit. So this one right here is such a versatile washi. It's pale pink and white striped. So go over it like that. Put this right here. I'm gonna rip that off. And then I'm gonna use, this is from, I don't even, oh my gosh, I've never even used this one. I don't guess I did. From the last fall. So we'll put that one there. Put the teensy bit right here. Like that. I kind of want to put a little bit here, but I'll take a little bit of this one. This one thing is so fun about washi tape is like you can do whatever you want to with it. We'll put some of this one right here. Some more of this one. Rip it. And then tiny little piece up here. There we go. Perfect. So then all I need to do is write the scripture. I'm going to put it right here, which is Ephesians. Right? Is that Ephesians? Yeah. Ephesians. And it is 6:10 through 17. I've got this right here. Prepare. Little squirrel. I'm going to write right here. Revival Camp 2018. One thing I really do think you should always do in every page you do, always date it. Always, always, always. Never forget to date your pages. Because this is like a journal between you and the Lord, and you want to see your growth and see where you've come from and stuff like that. Plus, when you do a kit or you're doing a certain Bible study, it's also pretty cool to write that in there. So now I know this. That's where this came from. This came from the Revival Camp 2018, and then I'm going to date it, and today is August. I usually have a big stamper, but I'm not going to use that on this one. Today is August 22nd. It's 2018. All right. There is my girl, my squirrel girl. Here she is. This was a long one today. I actually finished my page with you guys, but you can go on and see her later on. I'll have her posted on my YouTube channel. Not YouTube channel. She's already on my YouTube channel. She'll be posted on my Instagram, which is Love Pink Lucy. You can see her when I have her photographed. But thanks for hanging out with me, and if you've hung out this long, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll have all of the links, my affiliate links, which you can purchase the kit from. Dayspring sends me the kit for free so that I can review it and promote it. So I hope that you will join me with Revival Camp. And just so you know, they're selling out pretty quickly. We've never had to say that before. We don't have to say that now, but we've never needed to say that before because they really are. Last month's kits sold out. So you can join us. Go on and join us now for August and have fun with us at camp. So I'll see you later, guys, and see you all on Instagram and on YouTube. Bye.